welcome. Thanks for getting your pod on. Thanks for telling a friend. That's how we spread the word about the pirate ship.
Arr!
Look who's here.
Woo, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, let me get that camera adjusted on the right way. Make sure he's looking all right there. There he is, Dougie Fresh.
House, baby.
That's right. I met a friend of Dougie Fresh's over the weekend.
Oh, boy. I saw your little commercial this morning, or this afternoon, that you were giving a foresight of we're talking about tonight.
Oh, yeah, a little bit, yeah. I met a friend of yours, for
Mike
real.
Bailey.
Mike Bailey.
Yes, he sent me a picture.
Yeah.
When did he send it? Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday. We were together Sunday.
Yeah.
That's right.
Where were you?
We were at
church, I know that.
We were at my friend's lake house on Cuca.
Okay.
Yeah, on Cuca Lake.
Cool.
And Mike was there with his girlfriend.
Okay. I have not met her yet.
Okay. Well, she saw a picture of you, and she said he looks like a happy gay guy.
Wonderful. Wow.
No, she didn't. She said he looks like a happy guy.
Okay.
But here's the best part. So she's sitting at the end of the dock, and it's my friend who owns Mulconry's, Damien's cottage.
Mm-hmm.
Damien was taking people out on the jet ski, and he would come real close to the dock and shoot a rooster tail. So I know how this goes with Damien. He'll do it 2 or 3 times, and then he's going to fucking flood everybody. And she's sitting there. I think her name is Barb. I don't know. Barb or something like
Barb?
that. I think that's her name. So she's sitting, and attractive woman, and she's in a white top and tan shorts.
Ooh, I like her already.
Right? And he comes around and does the thing, and he's kind of splashing up on her by her knees because she's sitting on the edge of the dock. I'm there, and I look at my buddy Tony and his wife, and I go, I'm going to the back. The next fucking time he comes around, oh, it's a tsunami.
Yeah.
That broad is soaked. I mean, her areolas were
Wet
popping
t-shirt.
out. Oh, my God. It was like, I couldn't believe it.
Well, you could because you've seen it before. That's why you went to the back.
Yes, I know, but I couldn't believe that. And then she's going, no one knew her name. She's going, why didn't you say Barb, move? I'm like, I didn't even know you. I've just met him. I have no idea, but I was recovering from what I will say is the most embarrassing, maybe one of the most epic, embarrassing moments of my life.
Okay, I heard you say that earlier.
Yes.
So what happened? What did you do? What happened to you? What did you do to somebody?
Well, have you ever gotten this way where you just feel like you want to go out and find trouble? There's something in you like a magnetic
trouble?
Magnetic
Not
pull
like
to just
fight?
go have fun. Not a fight. No.
Right.
Not a fight.
Like you call a friend, hey, we're going to go tie one on.
Yeah. Like you just get this inner pull. It's like, it's
absolutely.
Like your inner compass, most people it points north, mine points to trouble, that kind of thing. Like it's just all it was bad decisions. I knew this. And this happened last week, and I could feel it kind of building in me. And it's like my brain is...
I think it's good that you let loose a little bit with everything going on. Sometimes you got to have to.
Well, I agree.
Okay.
And
so this is at the cottage?
No. So this is all last week.
Okay.
And sometimes when I find myself following my brain like this, I'm always worried I'm going to end up on the side of a milk carton because shit can go really awry for me. Yeah, I can go pretty awry. So I decided not to do anything last week. And I originally had plans for Memorial Day weekend. I was going to go down. I have another project that we're trying to work out some dates. I was going to go down to New York City, do the project, catch the Stones at MetLife Stadium, and stay with my mom. And the plans just weren't coming together. And my mom calls me up and says, hey, my niece has grand person day at school. And basically that's where they call it grand person because some kids don't have grandparents alive. So you can bring like your music teacher or you got a baseball coach or somebody.
Grand person day.
Person day. Whoever's the grand person in your life because a lot of kids' grandparents are dead. So my niece was going to bring my brother and he goes, screw that. And he calls my mother and goes, will you come up and do this? So my mom calls me. I feel so bad. I go, don't worry about it. It's great. I said, my plans weren't coming together, so don't even worry about it. You go do your thing. That same day, Damien Mulconry pulls up here because a friend of his has written a book. He was dropping the book off, and he goes, what are you doing this weekend? And I said, my plans literally just changed. He goes, well, why don't you come down to the cottage, spend the night. We'll have a great time. So I figure, no big deal. That sounds like a great idea to me.
Great idea.
So Saturday morning, I wake up, and for whatever reason, Doug, I feel exhausted, still tired. I'd go for a half walk, run, waddle for 2 miles, and then I go instruct my boxing class, and I come back, and I'm like ready to. I go, I could take a nap. I'm that tired.
Did you weigh yourself? Have you weighed yourself?
Yes, I have.
You lose anything?
What was I last time? 234.
234.
I think I was 230.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was 219. I lost a couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
You lost a lot.
Well, since last week, just a couple.
I thought you said you were 230 last week.
No, I started out 235 like a month and a half ago. Oh. So I'm down to 220. They snuck in.
Got it under 19?
A day or two, yeah.
So, so I didn't lose a lot.
Okay.
I thought you were 230 last week. We were like the same weight.
On that scale. My scale at home.
Oh,
different.
Your scale's fucking wrong.
No, it's not.
Altitude.
I'm naked on this scale.
Yeah, okay. All right. We'll have you stand on the other one. I'll bring that one back. So I go down. I decide, you know what? Screw it. And I pack up and I go down. And I leave here. It's pouring Saturday. Mm-hmm. So I get down to the lake. There's some people hanging out, and I walk in, and I see Damien, and I have a couple bottles of wine, and we go in, and he says...
You yourself had a couple bottles?
No, I brought them with me. You know, okay. So I put them in the fridge, I turn around, and he has like a huge... Well, I'm going to say it's like half a glass of Jameson. And he goes, and he got a bottle I've never seen. Apparently, some Canadian friends of his bought it. It is the biggest bottle of Jameson. It's huge. It looks almost
it's one
like...
Of those big, yeah.
It looks like a joke. Mm-hmm. It looks like a joke. So he pours me one of these big ones, and I down that. And then we start going. And then I think after that it was like high noons and this and that. And I'm feeling okay. Mm-hmm. Everything's fine. No problem. Then he says to me, "You want a gummy?" And I say, "Sure." He goes, 50 or 5 milligrams? I say 5 milligram will be fine. Have the 5 milligram. We're still hanging out. Maybe a little more. I don't even know after that, like, really what's going on. I have no idea. Then I hear.
Are you feeling good?
I'm feeling fine. No, I'm feeling like nothing. I'm feeling like good, buzzed,
so
maybe
mellow,
a little buzzed. Just not even mellow.
Yeah.
Because there's two kinds. There's indica, which people say is in the couch, that kind of mellows you out. Mm-hmm. And there's stevia. I think that's, maybe I'm saying it wrong, like the sugar, but that one's more of an upper and makes you laugh. Okay. Those are the ones I like.
Okay.
So I figure let's have a good time. So this one's supposedly stevia. He says, hey, these other people who are at the house, they're going to drive over to this party, but we're going to take the boat. There's been a break in the rain. We're going to get on the boat. We're taking the boat over, and this is a family party. So we get on the boat, and it starts raining, and the water's pelting my face. I got a towel over it. We get there, help Doc get out. Hey, see some other friends I know. Go into this beautiful lake house on Cuca Lake. I've never been there. I don't know who the owners are. There seems to be milling around probably like 15, 20 people at this time. So some more people keep showing up. I have a little food, a little drink, and I'm talking to the owner of the house. And we're talking about renovations he's going to make, and it's lovely, and why he's doing it and all this stuff. And all of a sudden, it hits me. Like,
boom.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm melting. All I know is I got to get the fuck out of this conversation because I can't talk anymore. Yep. I don't know what's happening. I have no idea. Now, this is where everything becomes fuzzy after this to me. Okay?
Are you not liking this feeling, though? I mean, are you like...
I'm not really
this isn't me.
I'm not liking this feeling, and I'm still exhausted. Like, I started the day exhausted. Mm-hmm. Now I'm, like, really exhausted. I'm beat. So I go, I excuse myself and say, excuse me, but where is the bathroom? Now, this is where it's fuzzy, because what I'm about to tell you did happen. I just don't know if it happened in this order. But I believe I was walking to the bathroom, and I threw up. Like, I threw up, and my lips were a break wall, dude. And the pressure's coming. I mean, this is like Zeppelin's when the levee breaks.
Wow, yeah.
This is Louisiana all over again, man. That fucking break wall's coming. I get in the bathroom and I'm all over the place. I come out of the bathroom, and it's this beautiful cottage, and there is a perfectly made king-size bed, and I fucking go right at it. I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done. I'm out.
You pull the rip card.
I'm out. I'm in a fetal position, and I'm hugging a pillow. in some stranger's house.
Right.
I've never been there
Now,
in my life.
Was the bathroom, did you make it to the toilet? Did you?
I believe I did. And if I
did?
didn't, I think I tried to clean up what I could see if I
Okay.
missed a little or there was any splash.
Okay, yeah.
But I have no idea. I'm assuming only because of the state I was in and what I will tell you later on. I don't know that I did. I have no idea. So I'm like,
So you walk out. The bed,
I'm in the bed. I'm done. This is
Are
it.
you on top of the covers? In the covers? Did you get
I
naked,
believe
or-
no. I didn't get naked. I didn't
Okay.
take off. I think I kicked off my shoes.
Yeah.
And I think I just laid on the bed, and I was somewhat cognizant of it. People were walking in and out. You're right. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, but I'm mortified. Like the next day, I'm mortified.
Right.
Like I don't think I could ever see these people again. There's people I know who I know I'm going to see this week, and I don't want to see them
Right.
because of this party. Because I don't know. So now all I remember is Damien came in to check on me, and somebody else was in there, and then he's like, "Yeah, come on, let's get up." So I get up and I walk out, and I'm kind of like this dazed, like just sort of zombie state. And the guy goes, "Hey, dude, my wife's a huge fan." I go, yeah. I go, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, she's out there." Now there has to be 50 people, 60 people at this point. And they're families. There's kids. There's everybody.
So is this early in the day, 6, 7 o'clock?
I'm saying this is like 7 o'clock.
So you
say 8 o'clock.
Got
7,
the
8 o'clock.
gummy. It hits you.
I had the gummy around 5. Here it is 7. I'm fucked. I'm done.
A little sick around 5:30. You go
I
lay
guess.
down. 7, they're like,
Yeah.
okay.
So I get up.
Round
and
2.
Guy goes, I don't even know how long it is. I couldn't give you the timeline.
Right.
I don't know the time. I have no idea. So all of a sudden, the guy says to me, "Hey, my wife's a huge fan. She's out there. She wants you to sign her tits."
Come on.
Now, there's very few people in here. I turn the corner to this beautiful sunroom, and it goes out onto this patio, and there's a bar out there, and it's all on the lake. And I'm looking around, and I go, "Your husband told me to come out here and sign your tits."
Just like that.
And the air fucking leaves the room.
Did you have the right person?
I think I did. I don't
think you
even
did?
know. Very lovely, unassuming. We're talking people with a lot of money and
Right.
a lot of well-dressed, all this.
All rich people want their tits
So
signed.
I sit down and I just kind of sit there like, and then I look over at one point and the guy's like staring at me, giving me the side eye. I'm just sitting there. I don't even know like what day it is. I couldn't tell you what time it is. I have no
Do
idea.
you remember washing your mouth out with water or trying to find some toothpaste or
Nah,
a mint
nothing.
or just
Nothing. I just
bathroom, crash,
Oh, yeah.
signing tits?
you got it.
Wow.
That was it. That was it. So
Did you sign them?
No.
No? There's no
and I
marker?
knew. I thought it was a joke anyway. Like it was almost like there
Was
were
it
two.
a joke or?
Oh, I knew a guy. Like, what lady wants their tits signed? That's so stupid. Unless they're what? Unless it's 1987 and we're at a crew
I
concert.
don't know. I've seen crazy shit
Okay.
happen when you didn't think it was gonna.
Yeah, well, this
You know, just
definitely
for
wasn't
fun.
going to
Okay.
happen. And
She could have had a gummy too. You know, maybe she was just a little buzzed
I
and
tell
whatever.
you, no. The only one who was messed up at this party was me.
You know what? I did that once in Florida. I think I got a picture of it somewhere.
Signing someone's tits.
Yeah.
Well, I did it. I said it kind of thinking it was a joke. I'm not sure that I delivered it as well as you may if you were
Right.
sober as a joke.
Right.
So I just sit there and I think we kind of talk. I don't even know. Then the next thing you know, we're back on the boat. We get back to the house, and here's what I thought happened. I find out the next day it's not exactly what happened. Damien says, "Hey, I'm going to throw some pizzas in. We'll have some pizzas out here." He poured me a glass of wine. I thought I got up and said, "Can't do it, going to bed," and went to bed. Apparently, I did not. I passed out, never touched the wine, and was on the deck till midnight till someone said to him, "You should go see if he's all right." So the next day, I'm in this adjoining house. There's a knock at the door, and I come out, and he goes, "You alive?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, you can't start drinking all day. You can't drink all day if you don't start first thing in the morning." And he whips out a bottle of whiskey. And I go, I said to him, "Listen, I am mortified. Like, I am so embarrassed. I don't ever want to see these people again." He's like, "I don't think anybody even noticed." I go, "How do you not notice? I got a 6'1", 250-pound fat fuck passed out in your bed like a manatee. Like I was waiting for them to roll me back into the lake." I go, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Nah." He goes, I don't think it's that big a deal." He's like, "I really don't." So
It probably isn't. You'll be thinking about it long after they've forgotten
I
about
just
it.
will tell you, like, I would never, ever act that way.
Right.
Like, I've never just gone, fuck it, I'm out, and crashed to someone's bed.
Right.
It's just like, I mean, maybe when the kids were little and I was reading them stories and you're just so exhausted because they were
something
the
like
boys
that,
are
but not
60
from
no.
see, whiskey, wine, high noon,
Gummy.
vodka, and gummy. Yeah, this is smart. You know, I earned this. That's what you were thinking. You're like, I've earned this. I'm going out. I'm getting ripped up, and I'm going to be the party. Everybody can all eyes on me. Ready? The Bill Moran show is traveling.
It was
getting billified to mortified. I'm signing tits and cashing checks, baby.
God damn, dude. I didn't. It's like, what is happening? I had no idea what was happening. So I don't know. I wrote something about this into ChatGPT, and I'm wondering why people go to therapy anymore. Because I'm telling you, this is what ChatGPT writes back. It sounds like you had quite the roller coaster of a weekend.
What is ChatGPT?
ChatGPT is AI. So it'll rewrite things for you. If you want contracts written, it can do all this stuff for you. So I just thought it'd be funny. And it says, everyone has moments that veer into the realm of chaos, and sometimes all it takes is the perfect storm of exhaustion, alcohol, and perhaps a gummy or two to tip that balance. This is what ChatGPT says. Then it says, here are a few takeaways from your adventure. 1, the urge for chaos. It's natural to feel the pull towards spontaneity and a break from the norm, especially after a period of stress or embarrassment. If your mind's way of shaking off the rigidity and seeking a bit of unpredictable fun. And I swear to God, whenever I'm in like a really rigid mode of boom, boom, I'm working up, that, you know, all of a sudden then I just need to, and I know a couple guys like that.
Well, when after the comedy show, we went from Carlson, my house, got picked up by Kevin.
Yeah.
We had the dirty martinis going, which you were like, these are great. Then we went to the pub back there, and then didn't you fall asleep in the Uber ride home
Yes, I did.
to your car? You're like,
I did.
Can you just I'll get my car tomorrow, just take me home?
Take me all the way to my house. I did do that.
That's a let loose night.
Yeah. But see, here's the thing is like, it worries me because I go, this is one that was like, that seems normal to me. You're riding the throttle. I know the alcohol. This is where the gummy shit, I think the gummy sent me over the edge, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, if you're not used to it. And I don't want to do it. I had 3 guys, they went down, I knew 3 out of the 4 guys, they went to the Masters this year. And they were there on a Wednesday to see the practice rounds. And I'm not going to say any names, but my one buddy who doesn't smoke, he drinks, but he never had a gummy.
Yeah.
He took half of one.
Yeah.
And within an hour, he was a puddle.
Yeah. It depends on what
then
kind.
His 2 buddies had just taken half. They're like, they took 2 more.
Yeah.
And said, this is, you're what we want to become.
Yeah.
Where's that for us? And he was embarrassed, and he had to apologize to his friend the next day that he was just staring at him for an hour.
Yeah.
As he was talking. He's like, couldn't hold a conversation.
No.
He felt bad, but.
It's this is the thing is trying to find, look, without the alcohol will always be like my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Because I know what I'm getting myself into. I know where I can go. I know how to play the game. I've been doing it for over half my life.
Yeah.
This I haven't as much. I haven't in years, but I do like them. And I like them when I could get to just into silly fun, like where every stupid thing makes you laugh.
Yes.
I like that. But I don't like where you're a puddle. Now, this was a combination, like even here, the perfect storm, says ChatGPT, combining alcohol and a gummy, even a small dose can amplify the effects of both, especially if you're already tired. This combination can lead to unexpected and intense reactions. And then it goes recovery and reflection. Oh, good friends. Your friend Damien seems like a solid guy who's understanding and easygoing. Having friends who don't judge and can laugh off mishaps makes all the difference. He was cool. He came in the next day and he goes, listen.
Did he take a gummy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He was fine.
And he was fine.
Yeah. I was not. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. But
he's probably more used to him.
Well, the next day, I probably had a gummy. At the end of the day, I was fine. I don't know. It was the short. I have no idea. I can't explain it. But he came in and he goes, listen, you're not going home today. We're going to stay. We're going to spend the day. The weather's going to be great. We're going to go out on the boat. We're going for breakfast in about 15 minutes. We're going to go by boat. Just forget it. Just forget all of it. Let's just have a day. And I go, well, I got to go back and do a podcast. He goes, no, you don't. And I went, you know what? I'm not going to do one for 2 days and just kind of catch up on some stuff. I came back here yesterday morning and I worked most of the day, but it was like, it was good. It was great.
Refresh
it was fun to kick off a little bit.
Right.
And I'm sure Dougie Fresh had, man, I can't wait for you to meet this guy's girlfriend too.
I'm gonna sign her tits. I'm gonna bring a big.
It's not her. It wasn't her who asked. It wasn't him who said it.
Whoever.
I don't know who that was.
D-Fresh right across. Well, I went out. I bartended Sunday night, all day Sunday at Whiskey River, and it was slow. It got a little busy at the end. Everybody had grill outs and whatever. And this woman comes in with her older friend. Her older friend was 72. It was her birthday.
Yeah.
But the younger one, well, still older than me, 63.
Oh, too young for you, though, buddy.
Probably.
Did you help the 72-year-old blow out her candles?
No, she tried and her teeth came out. But no,
yeah.
we didn't have a cake. But she ended up going to another bar and texted me. She gave me her number.
Which one?
The younger one.
Oh, okay.
So she was single. I was single.
Yeah.
She thinks the age is, I'm like, well, I'm 53, you're 63. I go, that's young for me. Really? I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to explain it. But we did meet up at the other bar.
You did?
Yeah. And then some other friends came in and then started drinking. Then the shots started flying.
Yeah.
And then she ended up getting a ride, Uber friend or something like that. Talked to her a little bit the next day, a couple texts, how you feeling? I feel like shit. And test the waters with this. So she's cutie.
And has the waters been tested?
Yesterday I asked her how she was feeling and made a couple jokes. Doesn't seem she remembers too much from Sunday night, but I reminded her. I go, "Do you remember this joke?" And then she goes, "Oh yeah, my God," she's laughing. So
okay. And
then yesterday I was hungover and I'm like, I'm not going to do anything. My friends text me, "We're going to Schooners."
Oh, buddy!
And I had it typed in. I changed my mind. I'm just gonna stay in tonight. It was all typed, and I didn't hit send. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just go over
for just one.
For one,
I'm gonna go for one. Yeah,
one became 1:30.
You know what my dad used to say?
1:30 in the morning, and helping somebody out at another bar, my friend. And I'm doing the register, and all of a sudden the register locks up, and I can't get into it. I was depressed. I was hammered. He had to call the owner. He finally got it open. Everybody out. I tried to help him get beer. I'm putting beer in the case. It was wet on the bottom. I pull it up, smash all over the place. I cleaned up what I could. I go, I'll help you. He goes, we're done.
Just get out.
Just get out.
Oh.
And he wasn't mad. He was just frustrated.
You're fucking everything up.
I didn't mean to.
Oh, this is awesome.
I was terrible. So I go
You
out.
should have stayed home.
I know. I thought that. You know when I thought that? The whole way home.
Yeah.
You know how I got there? I walked.
Oh.
I didn't. Someone would walk of shame. There's two guys outside. I go, Ubering, and again, like, how long is it? I thought he said 15 minutes, maybe 6, and I'm just like, I don't even care. I don't even want to see anybody right now. I'm so depressed that I just ruined this guy's night trying to help him. It's all fucked up. And before that, the jokes were flying, the shots were flying.
Let me tell you something.
Playing euchre.
You embarrass yourself worse than me because many people at this party have no idea that I passed out in the bed.
Right.
They don't know. They didn't hear me come out and say to some lady, "Hey, your husband told me you want me to sign your tits," and that wasn't even me. I said I think I even said, "This makes me uncomfortable," but your husband said. He was so drunk.
There was no tit signing.
Yeah,
but Sunday or Monday.
Mine was pretty innocuous. You fucking remnants, locking drawers and breaking bottles and
I have worked there before, and I'm like, I have no idea what I would have done. Just a simple.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Dougie, we're going to take a moment.
Okay.
There was a news story that I don't know if you were here last week or not.
I was here
about
last week.
No, when we did it.
Yeah, candy strippers.
Not the candy massage.
Okay.
Yeah. So this person has called me. Now, I will give you the whole lowdown. I will show you some pictures. Then we will call the person, but I don't want to say anything until they tell their side of the story.
Sure.
And then we'll come back with what we know.
Okay.
All right.
I used to work at a massage parlor, but I got fired.
Really? Why?
I was rubbing people the wrong way.
Oh,
thank you.
Hey. Oh. Did sparks fly like a cat when you pitch in the wrong way? Jesus. But first,